Oh, hello there. What's going on, YouTube? Again, B5679 checking in, checking out them comments at the same time. Man, I'm telling you guys, real quick, YouTube is doing something with comments. Annette, you just commented, right? Annette, if you're watching this, you just commented. You should thank you for sharing on the Mac Miller video, right? As soon as you commented, because I had my phone in my hand, I clicked the comment. I mean, I was gonna go give you a heart. What do you know? The comment's not there. It says comment not here. So I don't know what happened to it at first. Finally, I went on through the Creator Studio and it was there. So I don't know. Weird. I don't know what Google's doing. All of a sudden, like, none of my videos get comments. None of them. It's crazy. I don't ever get comments. Like, I'll get a couple, but I used to get minimum 20 to 40 comments a video. You know what I mean? Minimum. Back a couple months. The past couple months, the comments 5, 6 comments a video. It's just weird for sure. I think for sure YouTube is doing something with comments, because I have a bunch of people come to me like, why you erase my comments? I don't erase them. I don't remove comments. I don't remove them. They're not there. The only thing that happens is sometimes they automatically go into likely spam category, or like need approval category, and I'll do it myself. And what I do is approve them, and if I don't catch it for a day, it might take a day, and then your comment ends up being shown to everyone. That's the only thing that happens sometimes, but more often they're just not there. I never see them, so I don't know. Anyway, we're focused on these dudes right here. ADL, fighting hate for good. I'm telling you right now, guys, these people want to take your channel down. If you speak the truth, they want you. And you know what I mean by the truth. You know who I'm talking about. If you're talking about certain people, they are coming for you. Alright? Now, while we're here, we'll get to the t-shirts and everything at the end of this. We're doing this now. Now, I'm going to start with this right here. Boom. Google has the thing called a redirect method. Can Google search be used to counter white supremacy? Can it? You bet your bottom dollar it can. I'm not going to read this whole thing now. I'm going to scan through this because we got a lot to go through real quick. From hateful speech on Stormfront and Gab. Okay, we do not want none of this to happen right now. Bam. Sorry about that. Okay. And Gab, to the harassment of rabbis walking down the street in Germany, to recent deadly violence at houses of worship in Pittsburgh, Christchurch, and Poway. It is painfully clear how online radicalization truly endangers communities. Notice, online radicalization. That's the focus here, guys. It's the only focus here. They're going after people online. There's a bright thorough line from online hateful ecosystems to in-person violence. In fact, the perpetrators of all three of the aforementioned shootings were inspired by what they read online and actively involved in internet forums where that word right here thrives. Where that word thrives, sorry. This word thrives. Like I said, I'm not reading this whole thing. The stakes couldn't be higher. We must deploy every possible tool from both the public and private sectors to aggressively tackle growing online white as the global threat that it can pose. So mind you, first was ISIS. Now remember, the algorithm, the way they get you on here, it's an auto caption. So everything I say, AI is taking my words. They're catching them. If I say the wrong words, they're flagging me. Now, I don't know what I said on that Mac Miller video, right? But that Mac Miller video, 7-minute video I just put up, already demonetized. I don't know what I said. So I'm watching words. When I'm doing this, I'm able to highlight them. And that's the reason I'm not going to say the wrong words. But if it's a screen where you're just looking at me and I have no way for you guys to see, I'm just going to say the word. You understand? But when I'm able to show you it and highlight it like that, I'm not going to say it. Okay? Because I mean, I'll go through my videos and show you if I have to. I don't have no videos monetized. I'm literally, they are demonetizing everything, every video. I am not suitable for advertisers, which means I don't make them, I'll make a dime. And some of them, they're giving me copyright strikes for showing like like NBCBC, whatever they're called, got a copyright strike from them, and they're getting paid for the video. So the ads on it is going to them because I showed whatever I showed that night. I don't know. It was on a live stream. Who cares? But you want to know something? The main reason this happening is because of these people right here. Go check this website out. You'll see. That's all it is. It's about hating white Christians. That's it. Trying to turn people on white people and Christians. That's all it's about. Now, mind you, some of the shit I agree with. Some of the people they're going after, okay, I understand. You'll see what I'm saying. That's why the Anti-Defamation League is partnering with the Moonshot CVE and the Next Foundation to counter white guys and these guys' activity online. The program, dubbed the Redirect Method, which I'm about to show you, will use advertising to provide individuals who search Google for violent material with content that exposes the falsehood of narratives, narratives, providing searchers the choice of an off-ramp radicalization. Targeting content potential search for rather than focusing, for example, on what they post to social media, can directly address their harmful online behavior and desires by providing them with credible sources. We hope to decrease the impact of extra content and increase the spread of, look what they're calling, the truth. This redirect is censorship, my man. This is censorship. Such as there is no one European identity that is under threat. In this way, we speak directly to those who may be at risk of radicalization, and we incentivize rethinking those ideologies with accurate information. So they're talking about redirecting what people are searching for, redirecting them to accurate information, right? Because what you might think is the truth ain't the truth to Google. So they redirect you to what they say is the truth. Do you understand what they're saying here? This is censorship. This is even more than censorship. This ain't just censorship, but this is misleading somebody. This is misleading someone. This is misguiding. This is leading someone. This is almost like coaching someone to give an answer. You know what I mean? Like when the cops try to talk to your kid, and you're supposed to have an adult present. The reason you have an adult present when a cop speaks is so the cops can't coach the, he's a juvenile. Whether it's the juvenile in trouble or they're trying to get the juvenile to tell on someone, it don't matter. There has to be an adult present because adult cops will try to mislead the kid, coach him into saying something, guide him. You get hit by your mom and dad. Hey, did you see your dad pull a gun on the guy that came in? You seen him do that, right? You know what I mean? Leading to an answer. No. That's what this redirect method is. This is absolutely censorship at its most evil way, and redirecting meaning misleading. It's even called the redirect method. While it's too early to tell whether this method works, this is an early evidence to suggest, they're already doing it. They're already doing it. Look, they're already doing it. Remember, those guys right there, now they're saying white people are the new ISIS. The thing is we all know ISIS was created. I don't think they were. I think they were really someone completely different than who they say they were. Put it like that. Let me make sure there's nothing else I want to read on this page. Let's end this page with this last paragraph. There's more to be done in fighting hate, from wherever it rears its ugly head, but this is a significant step forward. We hope that the redirect method will inspire tech companies, governments, and international groups to join us in creatively tackling this challenge so that platforms that are meant to bring us together to share ideas will not tear us apart. This is about taking channels down, okay? Their focus is social media. They might focus on like a Facebook video or something, but their focus is YouTube videos of people that say the real truth. The people who are really behind shit can't say that shit. You can't. You're censored. That's why my new little thing is me sitting there with melt tape, because that's what they're trying to do. Help me pair the tape back. Share this. Together, we can be a force for the good that prevents the viral infection of ext from spreading further throughout our digital world. So they don't want them to spread. Get it? They don't want them to grow. They don't want. And you know what? These people, yeah, fine. Go after the right ones. You know what my problem is, guys? I don't know if you remember, they went after True News, a Christian man. They went after all Christian channels. Do you remember now when I showed you this? I'll go back to that. Give me a second, and I'll go back and I'll show you when I first showed this. They went after True News. True News is a Christian older guy that says nothing but the truth. All he does, he's not hateful. He's loving about it. He's open and loving towards his what you would call as his enemies. He's just exposing the evil Satanists in the world in a loving way. He's telling Satanists, I love you. I pray for you. I want you to be saved. I want you to go. That's what True News does. And this channel is calling him one of these. A white supreme one of them. He's an older guy, man. Probably in his 60s or 70 years old. He's not going out and doing that. That's my problem with these people. You go after the right people, fine, man. Do your thing. People that are pushing hate and stuff, fine. When people, let me get something straight here, okay? I have two sisters that are both Jewish. We have different dads. They have Jewish in them. My stepdad, Huggy, you guys seen him on one of my videos. He is Jewish. He grew up in Squirrel Hill, where the synagogue Bang Bang was at. That's where my stepdad grew up, okay? So I have Jewish. My sisters are Jewish. I have no problem with Jews. This ain't about Jews. Let's get that straight right now. This ain't about Jews. It might be a little about where they come from and their background and stuff, but this ain't about Jews. No. There's a certain letter, okay, in front of that Z word, okay? That's what this is about. And don't look at me all crazy. I ain't no damn it. I ain't one of these right here. This is my humble beginning, okay? YouTube's my humble. I humble myself. Okay? I went to the penitentiary. I humble myself. I'm not none of this work. As far as when it comes to the truth, I'm saying it. Okay? You got my speech suppressed enough. It ain't going no further than that. If I gotta die for it, whatever. Cut my head off, whatever. I'm Christian. I love God, and that's the way I'm going out. Period. People are ridiculous. Now, okay, ADL partners counter white. See that? Online through Google search. This is telling you again, the redirect method counters people. So if you search something, they counter you. They won't pull up what you search. Don't use Google search no more. Completely get rid of Google. I mean, they're all connected in one way or another, but they're admitting or redirecting people. So, and you know the documents that came out, guys. Don't mess with Google no more. Google's cut. Don't. I'm telling you. Use Bing. I use Bing, and I use DuckDuckGo. That's it. Getting a little mad. I'm getting a little mad. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, guys. Come on. Why would you do this to YouTube? I mean, you completely bash the creators for people like this. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. That's some sucker shit, bro. You know some sucker shit. You're letting people control you. YT? Come on now. New York. The Anti-Defamation League, Moonshot, CVE, and the General Next Foundation today announced a partnership to counter white guys and these guys. And you know who those guys, jihadists, who's their enemy? Who do they beef with? Think about it. Who do they beef with? Yeah, that's who. Activity online. To counter their activity online, the program, dubbed the Redirect Method, will use advertising to redirect individuals who search online for violent ext material to content that exposes the falsehoods of extra narratives and direct searches to non-violent content. Yeah, whatever. Falsehoods of it. Look at that word right there. Bam. That's what they're trying to push on us, guys. That's what you guys know. Domestic terror. Did you ever notice too how the whole domestic terrorism thing with the feds come out? What was it? It was the day before Epstein hung himself. Oh, now conspiracy theorists are domestic terrorists. Then Epstein hangs himself. So now now we can talk about it, I guess? Yeah, okay. Come on, man. We're far from slow out here, bro. Guys, think about that. The feds put out that article that that conspiracy theorists online were considered domestic terrorists. Next thing you know, Epstein hung himself. Come on, 2 and 2 is 4. Okay, now the new effort borrows from best practices Moonshot TV developed with Google for related searches and builds on the previous deployment of the redirect method. Alright, white guys is the global, look what they said, white guys is a global terror threat that increasing dramatically, and I get that that the real white supremes, the real white supremes, I get that they're violent individuals and they can cause some chaos. I understand that. What I'm saying is they're deeming the wrong people that. They're saying any Christian, basically, it is that white nationalist because you're a Christian white dude. Get out of here, man. I'm hearing it. We must deploy all of our tools at our disposal, including finding new ways to use technology for good to aggressively counter the threat of online extremist and white supremacy. What? They're coming after us like that, though, bro? Really? Over what? Over what? Over God? Over the devil? Because we're Christian? Because we love? Because we care? Or is it because we expose the truth about who's behind all this shit? Huh? Is that what it is? Now, let me get something straight real quick, alright? Like I said, I'm gonna show you how some of these dudes are the real deal. They you know, like they'll hate black people and stuff like that. No doubt. Not me, bro. Not me. But I feel like I'm getting labeled like this because I'm super, super censored. And the haters out there can say what they want. Ask the YouTube channels, man. Everyone's going through it right now that talks about the truth. They know what I mean. We are being shut up. Okay? This ain't how YouTube goes. I don't need a hater, little troll to tell me in the comments, oh, it's because your content sucks. No one likes you. Everyone's on. Alright. Bro, start a channel. Speak what I speak on, and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I mean, any content creator knows what I'm talking about. And that's why I feel implicated with who these dudes go after. Alright? And, like I said, true news. Regardless, I would stick up for him, even if I didn't feel implicated in this. But I know I'm implicated in this. Now, true news, man. Good dude. Like I said, I'm gonna show you who I'm talking about. You'll see who I'm talking about. Now, this redirect method, you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And wait till I show you what these guys push too. But I want to read one more thing. Okay, what is ADL's role in this program? ADL, okay, no. How does redirect method work? The redirect method is an open source methodology developed by Moonshot TV in partnership with Google's Jigsaw, which uses advertising to connect vulnerable individuals attracted to extreme or hateful content on search engines with alternative content that discredits or undermines such beliefs. So you can't believe what you want to believe in with Google. Individuals searching for extremist content will be presented with an advertisement, which is, I just said a word, whatever, which, if clicked, will redirect them toward the created YouTube playlist of counter-narrative content. The redirected content has been produced by a wide range of creators, from established brands and well-known former, wow, what? Such ads will look exactly like commercial ads, but will use phrasing that directly relates to what at-risk individuals were searching for in the first place. Alright, so, like, guys, you can go check this out. You know what I mean? If you want to check this out, because I'm not going to read all of it. Look at this. See what it's all it's about, guys, right here. This is who is behind everything. See what I'm saying? Look at this. That's all they're going after, guys. They're going after white people, and they're the not the good ones, though. Not the good ones. I'm saying they're the bad ones of those. Now, the article that led me to this would be this right here. Real quick, and I'm going to jump over to the Twitter right here. This is what led me to it, okay? Possible hate crime in Brooklyn attack. YouTube pulls white nationalist video. They already got somebody. His name is something Suckup. Al Uckup. We'll find him right now, actually. A $5,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest and an apparent attack of an elderly Jewish man in Brooklyn with a large stone. Remember, didn't Jesus get stoned? You know how back in the day they used to stone people to death? Isn't that a funny coincidence, though? You know what I mean? The Jewish man gets hit with a large stone, beat with a large stone, and they used to get stoned. I just thought that was funny. Weird, weird little, nah. It makes me think about this. It makes me wonder about the story. Is it proper? Is it proper? Proper's legal in the U.S. YouTube begins. You see this? They're already taking people off. YouTube begins to make good on their promise to remove extra content from its platform, banning a number of white national channels recently highlighted by ADL. And in Hillsborough, North Carolina, an unannounced Ku Klux rally of about 20 people ended without violence as counter-protesters and members of the community outnumbered the group significantly. 1. Jewish Brooklyn man violently attacked and possible hate crime. A 63-year-old Jewish man was attacked with a large rock in a Brooklyn park on Tuesday morning. He's in stable condition. I hope that man's okay. Old man, I do not co-sign, condone nothing like that. Absolutely not at all. He's a 63-year-old man. If that really did happen, the dude that did that is a cold-blooded sucker. Why would you hit an old man with a rock? You're a clown for that. So I hope that dude's alright. But I'm not sure that even happened. But if it did, I hope he's okay. I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody. If someone really did that, they're a clown. They're a clown. Come on, man. Old man, though, bro. Come on, man. Clown. Here we go. Is this it? YouTube removed several white accounts. 4 of the recently banned channels were identified by the Anti-Defamation League. So, guys, they got the channels taken down. They nagged at YouTube until YouTube took the channels down. These people right here, they do not want your channel up if you speak the truth. Okay, let's click some of these. Yep, this is it. This is it right here. YouTube shuts down several white boy channels. Now that is just something he pulled up off of Google, it looks like. Okay, updated 1:20 p.m. August 28, 2019. YouTube has closed the accounts of several white boy channels. Right Wing Watch reported Tuesday. Among get out of the way. Among the most prominent white boy to be deplatformed by YouTube was James Alsop, the former president of College Republicans chapter in Washington State, who went on to march in Charlottesville, Unite the Right rally in 2017 and associated with white national group American Identity Movement. Alsop's YouTube channel had more than 450,000 subscribers and nearly 73 million collective views, according to the ADL report from earlier this month. Dude said, my livelihood, my means to exercise my political voice, my business I built over almost 3 years was taken away from me. Alsop wrote on the Gab, a social media service popular with the so-called alt-right Alsop, who reportedly had already been banned from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Uber. That's right there. That's like the China social credit score right there. That's exactly what that is. He got banned from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Uber. He can't ride Uber because of what he's saying online. Dude got banned from riding in an Uber car because of what he said online. Do you hear what I just said? No. He's not allowed to ride in an Uber car because of what he said online. What? Bro, people better stand up. I'm ready. When you're ready, I'm ready. I'm standing with you. I urge his followers to contact YouTube and urge them to reverse their decision. Other pages that were suspended include the one belonging to American Identity Movement itself, the video channel of the prominent white super podcast, The Right Stuff, and the video channel of the anti-immigration website VDare. The Department of Justice apologized last week for sending an email to immigration court employees with the link to VDare article that included attacks on judges. YouTube pledged in June to take down videos and accounts that promoted discrimination or denial of major historic events like or do you see who this is focusing around now? Okay, you see who's doing all this? Okay, now what you have to ask yourself is if ADL is these people right here, okay, IS, okay, Rael, okay, if ADL is those people right there, and everyone they go after is people that speak on IS, Rael, you know, these people, they go after everyone who speaks on them. You have to ask yourself, what is the truth then? If you can say anything else, you can say there's aliens, you can say that Trump's this and that, you can say anything. But if you speak on them, you're either censored like me or you're completely removed from the platform. You have to ask yourself, who's behind everything then? What is really the truth? You gotta know that the truth is what they don't let you speak on. Look at this one. YouTube paid Neo thousands of dollars. Unfreaking real, guys. And look what they promote. Here's what this channel promotes, guys. This website promotes. Alright, check this out now. Okay, so look. You can go and say you want to be heard in Congress right here. Look at this. All this is about is just getting white Christians off of social media. See this? Be heard in Congress. Oh, right. So I'm like this. I click it. You know why I clicked it? Because I was going to go, I want to be heard in Congress about why we're all being censored and why I'm being censored. So I'm like this. Click. Yeah, I want to be heard in Congress. I'm thinking I get to type something up. No. They lead you. You can only be heard in Congress for what they approve of, ADL. Guess what they approve of? Support the Domestic Terror Prevention Act. Be heard in Congress. You get to click that one. Urge Congress to support immediate passage of the Domestic Terror Prevention Act, which will require federal law enforcement agencies to regularly assess domestic terror threats and provide training and resources to assist state, local, and tribal law enforcement. They're getting people to click this so these acts get passed. This is a big deal. Now listen, what did Taylor Swift just say at the VMAs, right? The what? The Equality Act, right? Well, you know, 100%, you're not going to come on this page without that, right? Where is it at, though? Support the passage of No Hate Act. Okay, here it goes. Look. Tell Congress to pass the International Opposition to Hate, Assault, and Threats to Equality Act of 2019 in order to improve local and state hate crime training, prevention, best practices, and data collection initiatives, and make grants available for state hate crime reporting hotlines. That's Pittsburgh right here. This is the Jewish synagogue in Pittsburgh. Okay, and look at the stars in front of it. This is some satanic shit, guys. Support the Voting Rights Advancement Act. And like I said, I'm not against the whole making the nation better and fighting hate crimes. And I'm not against nothing like that. I'm all about equality. Real equality. Not this equality. This ain't equality, my man. This ain't equality. This is completely leveraged to their side. Here's their equality by that act. Like this. Okay? I'm about this equality, where we're all even. We breathe the same air, we bleed the same blood. Alright? Ain't none of this, you're better than me, I can't speak on you, but you can speak on me. It ain't never. I'm not built like that. It's never gonna be like that with me. Nah, I'm not the one. Tell Congress support Do Not Harm Act, so you can click that one. Support the. Listen to this one. Support the Never Again Education Act. Urge your representatives to pass the Never Again Education Act to bring comprehensive HALA education to schools and counter the rise of anti and prevent future acts of hate. So here's what they want you to do. Click that, get that act passed, so this way they teach you their history that they want you to know, not the real history. Urge your members to end the discrimination Muslim ban, right? So they're sticking up for Muslims, they're sticking up for Jews, they're sticking up for every religion but Christians. Did you notice that one too? They're sticking up for everyone but white people and but Christians. Funny, ain't it? Pass the anti Keep Families Together. That's cool. Urge Congress to support the Keep Families Together Act and prevent families from being separated at the border. Oh, so that's just basically against Trump. And then look, you can't go one without all. Protect LGBTQ people from discrimination. The Equality Act. And they just had, listen to how all this connects. And they just had Taylor Swift at the VMAs wearing these colors, screaming Equality Act, that it was most signs ever and it was over to Trump. And like I said, who's on top of the music industry, guys? Yeah, Israel is. Israel is. Who's on top of ADL, guys? Israel is. What's this all about? Israel and Jews. I'm just going to say it. I can't keep holding my breath. I can't do it. Okay? So, Israel's on top of the music industry. Taylor Swift's owner, manager, the person that owns her from Israel, she's ran by Israel. And this is what they're pushing, guys. This is what they're pushing. And this is on their Twitter page. And this is on their Twitter page. You know, like this stuff, I get this. You're against this, I'm totally against this stuff too. I don't like racist shit. I'm against it too. Alright? I'm not racist, so I'm totally against this. I totally stand for equality, real equality, not just lopsided bullshit. Walmart in it again. Walmart seems to play a big part in this whole agenda, doesn't it? Sure does. Look at them going against white people. Not all them people that wear. Not everyone that wears a swastika is a bad person, man. I was in prison with so many of them. They're not all bad people. Just because they have a swastika on their shoulder don't mean they're bad. It doesn't mean they hate blacks. It just means they stand for their color. White power. That's all it really means. Okay? It means that they love being white. It doesn't mean that they just hate black people. Some of them do. Some of them do. But not all of them do. Listen to me. I was in prison with them. Not all of them do. Trust me. Another one I want to show. Look. See, like these dudes, I get it, man. I get standing against that, but they're against white Christians. There's one more I wanted to show you, just so you see what I'm talking about exactly, and I'm going to end it with this right here. I'm going to end it with this video right here. Watch this.
Used quotation marks around the word Holocaust, and her answer was, well, it's all because of the government and the Jews.
You were saying that Jews were killed in camps, and now you're doing the same thing.
There was anti-Semitic graffiti that said, "Gas the kikes" on the main bridge.
They put up a mock apartheid wall.
And that she had received an eviction notice.
And they saw me alone, spat in my direction, and called me a Zionist pig.
You know, as a
Jew, I really had never encountered anti-Semitism, or I had really never confronted it like that. So at first I was shocked, and I felt, how can this be happening on my campus?
This was a really hard experience for me. I remember listening to this woman kind of speak in such a derogatory tone about Israelis and Jews that I was shaking in my seat and left the class almost crying. Well, I was surprised. I think it was the most upfront anti-Semitic experience that I ever had.
It was particularly upsetting for me because it demonized Israel as an apartheid state.
I wanted to do something immediately, but it was unclear to me where to begin.
It's not easy when it comes from someone who's older than you, or maybe even a professor, but you have to stand up.
But I called the police, and I emailed some members of the administration, and I just expressed my concerns and said that I feel very uncomfortable as a student.
So really, if something happens to you, make sure you report it. Make sure you talk to your Hillel director about it. You can reach out to ADL. Know that there are people out there to support you.
As a granddaughter of Holocaust survivors, and generally as a Jew, I feel that we cannot let this continue.
There needs to be a discussion about what anti-Semitism is, and there also needs to be an established procedure about how to deal with it.
It's really good to know that no matter where you are in the country, there's 27 ADL regional offices located all across the United States, and each one has experts with the knowledge and resources to totally help you navigate these types of situations with anti-Semitism and anti-Israel bias in an effective and practical way.
So I wanted to show you guys that right here, this one here, a storm is brewing in Rockland. This article here, if you look it up, they won't show the video, but the video that was posted, they got to take them down. They got the people completely removed off YouTube and Facebook. ADL did it. So this video, the angle that I'm going at is these people want to take your channel down if you're speaking the truth about the right people that are behind everything. Okay, these people are coming for you. They want you. So, as me being a part of you and not them, we need to be together. We need to unite like they are against us. I'm not trying to create sides. I'm not trying to divide people, but they are. They already have. Okay? And why are we going to stand separate while they all stand together and come for us? Okay? They're the ones with the billions of dollars. Okay? The least we could do is come together and be united. Be loving. Be caring. Pray for your enemy and wish the best, man. That's all I can say, man. But these people are coming for you if you speak the truth, man. Iggy MB5679, checking out.